welcome back to another 4am production. Now today what I'm going to do is we're going to look at creating these speakers here, the little speakers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to the second scene, I guess, second layer, okay, and then shift S, guess to select it. Shift A, add a mesh, and add in a cube. And what we want to do is we want to do it as 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. So it's a nice small little cube there. Go into edit mode. Go on the top. We want to do Control and R, and add in a loop cut. Should we do, yeah, I think just one loop cut, that's going to be absolutely fine there. And we want to delete the face. So with that one loop slide, that's basically going to be our front, where this curves down here, that's going to be that there. So we go into edge select, and I think it's probably best doing it there, and then just like that, and shrink it up. And then shrinking that gives us pretty much the face that we need. So if we grab it, Y, hang on, grab that along the Y, we should be able to move it. Doesn't want to move for me for some reason. Okay, we'll leave it like that just for now. Maybe what we want to do. Right, okay, there we go, that's why. Let's press S and move it around the pivot point on there. So if we do increments again, there we go, that looks about right really. Looks a bit like a TV, but you know, that's fine, that's all good. It'll still work for us. Okay, so I think now what we need to do is select the whole thing, grab along the Z and just move that up a little bit. Just move it to there, that'll do. Don't know why that snaps on there, but okay. I've obviously clicked that on somehow. I believe because that snap was on, that's why I wasn't able to move this with G, but yeah, it's on now. I can move it like that, but we'll just leave it like that for now because that's actually doing pretty well. So I think the best way now is add in a circle. Okay, so now we've got our circle in there. I think if we then shrink it, rotate on the X and 90, and it's pretty much always going to be rotate on the X because that's where it's always going to start. So if we now grab it along the Z, bring it up there, grab it along to Z and bring it to there. Cursor to selected, and it's pretty wide there, so we'll, yeah, I think that's gonna be right. Now what we want to do is Z, just add us into wireframe mode, move that along on the Y so it's right at the front. We need this to be spot on that's good. And now let's close these faces up. So what we're going to do is from the top, straight round to the bottom, F from the top, straight round to the bottom, holding control, let go, use shift, select that edge over there and face. And then just use shift to collect those three together, face and shift again and face. And there we go, we now have our face on there. Now if you use Alt and if you use Alt, it's going to give you that semicircle because we've got the vertice there, it will stop there. So if you hold shift, select the next lot and then control, straight round, that should give us a perfect circle. And just check, yep, that's cool. So what we're going to do now is, again, wireframe. This one's, it's a lot of working on the inside of the actual object, so I'm probably going to use the wireframe mode quite a lot. So extrude along the Y, we want to bring that in, it's quite deep this one, so bring it to there, and then back into normal mode, maybe a little bit further. Oops, we don't want a second extrusion, we want to keep those faces and vertices down, and then scale it in. Now one thing I've just noticed is bring that out a little bit further, because inside this one here we're going to have to extrude back, extrude forward, extrude back and back again and then forward, so there's quite a lot of extrusions in there, but we'll sort that, we'll figure that out. Okay, so now that's in, and then do Y, I'm going to bring it forward, scale it in a little bit, and then extrude it along the Y all the time, straight back again, and okay, that's okay, and then extrude again, oops, on the Y, nope, not on the Y, sorry, we need to, so that's one out, one back in, extrude and then scale straight away, just to create us that of a face. We'll be straight in into the middle. We're probably going to mess around with this a little bit anyway, and then we're going to extrude that along the Y, back out, and scale it in, and then add a face on the end there for us. Now what I'm going to do with that face is I'm actually going to oops, can I subdivide that? Nope, can't subdivide that, that's fine. Okay, just would have made it a little bit easier for us to work with, but that's fine. So we bring that out a little bit. Okay, and then bring that there. Shrink that across there. Okay, and I think that's looking pretty okay at the moment. There we go. Now this one's obviously got quite a lot of faces. It is going to have a lot of faces because of how it's actually designed. Now one thing that I need to do, because I'm not happy with that, is this part over here. No, it's not that part, it's actually this part here. Need to grab that along the Y and take that back in quite a lot. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, oop, bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I actually ended up inside the actual thing then somehow. So obviously don't let that happen again. Okay, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to leave it as that for now. So I'll figure out what's going on wrong with this, and then we'll come back to it. And again, like, comment, subscribe, plenty more videos to come along. Thanks very much.